Hey, what's up guys, my name is Sumit and welcome to VisionCG. In this tutorial, I'm gonna guide you everything you need to know about After Effects, right from the basic to advanced level. So if you wanna learn After Effects, then you are at the right place. Part 1. Interface. If you're looking this for the first time, you might find it really confusing. I mean, look at this, so many panels and whatnot. But hey, don't worry, Sumit Senpai is here. I'll try my best to help you understand Adobe After Effects. It will be really exciting tutorial. So let's begin with the interface. This is the interface that you will see in the new Adobe After Effects CC version 2015.3. You will see two tabs. Recent tab, which will show all the files that you have saved or is auto-saved by the Adobe After Effects before you close the software. And CC File tab, which will show files on your cloud. And two buttons, New Project button and Open Project button. Select New Project to create a new project. Project is created. If you want to create another project, just go to File, New Project. Project is created. Once a project is ready, you need to add composition. This is how you create a composition. Just go to Composition and New Composition. Shortcut is Ctrl N. Add composition name. This will be composition title. So many presets you can choose according to your requirement. I have selected HDTV 1080 25 preset, that is 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution at 25 frames per second. You can see aspect ratio is 16:9, which is currently locked. What if you want a custom resolution that suits your requirement? Then just change the resolution. I will uncheck the lock aspect ratio and change settings. Notice as I make change in resolution, aspect ratio is also changed. Now if I want to change screen resolution but I want to keep same 16:9 ratio, then just lock the aspect ratio. Frame rate. Number of frames per second, that is number of frames recorded or played back each second. It is denoted by FPS, in other words images displayed per second. Here we have 25 frames, that means 25 images will be displayed per second. American television is broadcast at 30 FPS. PAL uses 25 FPS and film uses frame rate of 24 FPS. Resolution. If you are working on a high quality graphic work, then it's better to keep the resolution other than full. When you keep the resolution full while you're working with a high quality graphic, it will drain your resources and utilize entire RAM, thus slowing down your system as well as project buffer. What it does is, it will change the pixel value for the better performance for the preview. You can change the resolution value anytime from your composition. Start time code and duration. Duration is total length of video in time, whereas start time code is from which point of frame you want to start your video. From that frame it will start your composition. By default your start time is 0. If you create a composition with 10-second duration and start code 0, your composition will start from 0 and end at 10 seconds. If you set the start time code to any value greater than 0, less than duration of the composition, let's say composition duration is 10 seconds and start code is 1, then the composition will start from 1, count for the next 10 seconds, that is 11. Background. Choose a background color you want for your composition. I'll talk more about that in my next video. Congratulations, you have successfully created a composition. Quick overview of what is in here. We have project bin, which stores all your files composition, including timeline. By the way, if anytime you want to change any properties of your composition, you can do that by going to your composition settings. Project bin. Project bin header shows you property of the file or the composition that you have selected. You can import any file by double-clicking in Project bin. Browse to your file, then select. If I select my file, then I can see its property above. And to preview imported file, just double-click on the file. It will be displayed in the footage panel. Another way of importing file is going to File, Import. You can choose the option depending on your requirement. For now, I am importing multiple files. If you want to create composition according to your file, then you can directly drag your file to create composition icon in Project Bin panel. You can see new comp is created with the same name of the file that we used to create comp. To explore that comp, just double click on that comp. Even if you have selected comp background color, composition is still transparent. But don't worry, it won't be rendered transparent background unless you choose RGB plus alpha for rendering. But that's the other part of video. Let's come back to the composition that we have created. It's empty, so let's create a layer. Go to layer. Select any option you want. I'm choosing solid layer. This is the property of the solid layer. It contains name, width, height and color. Select any solid color you want. By default, when you choose color name will appear in solid color title, and I'm going to rename it. Just hit make comp size. It will automatically create your solid layers with height according to your comp. At the same time, you can see a new folder is created in Project Bin. This will contain all the solid layer created in any of the composition. Another way of creating new file is right click in composition, new, create new text layer. I'm creating new text layer. If you are familiar with any editing software, then you must be familiar with the text editing option. Here we have character panel. If you don't see one, go to Window, Character. You can change size, font type, color, stroke. Let's import a PNG file to our composition. You can align any content, here both text and logo, in just one simple click. Use Align panel. If you don't see one, just go to Window, Align. Just select the files you want to align, select type of alignment you want. We have learned basic about the files and composition. Now let's go to another level where all the magic begins. Effects and preset. It consists of variety of features from color correction to shape modification. It also contains ready-made preset. Let's say I want color correction using levels. Go to Effects, Color Correction, Levels. If you remember name of the effects, you can directly enter the effect name in the search bar. Info panel. This panel shows the color info and position info of the graphics. When you want information, just hover your mouse on the graphic you want and you can see info on this panel. And the last thing is saving your file, saving your project. We have created files and composition. Now let's save that. Why don't we? We have did so much work on that. We should save our file. You can use Ctrl S or go to File, then Save. After Effects file is saved with .aep, that is After Effects project extension. If you want to modify your project and save your file as another file or just an increment, just select Save as Increment. It will automatically save your file as a new file with the increment value. If you want, you can rename it afterwards. That's all for now. I hope you have learned something from this tutorial. There's a series of tutorials coming soon So make sure you follow all the tutorials so that you will be on the same page as everyone. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be the first one to like this video and share your ideas with the comments. If I have made any mistake in this tutorial, please point it out in the comments. Your response means a lot to me. You can check my previous tutorial on Blender, Photoshop and Illustrator by the time I upload new tutorials. So subscribe, like, share this tutorial and stay tuned for more awesomeness. Till then, stay awesome.